Well, good morning. It is Sunday, October 10th, day 68 on trail. Been hiking about 45 minutes. I'm actually climbing a small mountain here. Decided to take a break. Left Hiker Town about 7:30. I think it's right there. You can see the big valley down there. But anyway, have 66 miles to the highway that takes me to Palmdale. I decided to go there instead of Agua Dulce. Agua Dulce has no hotels. They just have the Hiker Haven, which is only takes 6 people by reservation. And when I checked, it was booked. I was going to get there Friday, Saturday. You got to stay 2 nights. So I am going to go another mile or 2 down trail, and there's a highway. I'm probably going to have to Uber. It's a major highway, and the hitching is pretty much not impossible. So somebody put on gut hooks, you can Uber for 20 bucks. So I'll give that a shot. I think I'm working my way back to the aqueduct somewhere. There's actually some water on this trail. These cisterns, if that's how you pronounce it, they're just these, I don't know, giant kind of plastic reservoirs that collect water, rainwater, whatever. And there was water in them, I don't know, back last month. So, and it's pretty dirty and a lot of debris, but it's water. Didn't hear anything about caches. All the information was old from July and August, so I don't know if there will be any caches. So anyway, I'm gonna get to hiking and I'll show you the sights. Oh, found me a little shade tree. I had to stop a second. Well, the weather the last 2 days has been blistering winds and cold. And it was supposed to be like in the 60s, maybe one day 70, high 30s at night, and that was down where I was staying at in the valley. Well, this morning I get up, not a bit of wind. It's 9 o'clock right now, and I am burning up. It makes a huge difference when that wind doesn't blow. I mean, it already feels like it's in the 60s, maybe even 70. So anyway, I've been actually climbing. So I think it's, like I said earlier, it's taking me back. I know we got more aqueduct, but this is kind of nice being on a trail instead of dirt roads. There was a sign up when I got back on trail about stay on trail, you go by a hunt club. And I've read some comments. It's like a war when you go by there. I'm hearing something in the distance already. Sounds like not machine guns going off. So anyway, I don't even know how many miles I've done. I mean, I've only been on trail an hour and a half, maybe pushing 3. Well, I'm taking it that's the hunting camp up there. This trail, I am going back the direction I started this morning. It has weaved around in here. I probably have done 7 miles, and maybe 3 of it's going the right direction. I think there's a lot of private property in here, so they had to take you around long, because I keep seeing fence, like there's a fence right over there, which is probably that hunting club, and so they couldn't take you over there or through it. The long route, long haul. Well, it's about 2 o'clock. I didn't look at the elevation when I left. Oh my God. Well, this morning for the first 6-7 miles, I mean, it wasn't hard though. It was steady uphill. Kept switching mountains and back and forth. And then I got to this trailhead after I crossed a road, and I looked basically 5 miles up. I mean, big mountain. And I just got to the top of the first one. Now I have, I don't know if you can see it back there, that big one behind me. Got 1.5 miles to get to the top of that. And then another 2 miles after that is a water cistern. Some people say it's nasty as hell. Some people say it's great. So I gotta have it. It's just a big water holding thing. I guess it catches rainwater. I don't know. But I'm sure this time of the year it's gonna be all kinds of debris in it. But and then somebody said there's a campsite around there, but I'm gonna have to find it. But there's another one 1.5 miles down the trail, and I'd like to get to that one. That'll give me 15 for the day. That's my goal, but I didn't realize I had I'm at mile 10. I've done 10 miles, and probably 70% of it's been climbing. And it is hot today. Not much of a breeze. But anyway, just was eating, drinking a little water. I didn't have a lot to drink. I got to save about 0.7 of a liter for the next 3.5 miles. And we'll go from there. Well, it's 4:30 and I got my water. Oh, that was not easy. So I wasn't exactly sure what this thing was. It's called a cistern. Basically, it's got this metal roof that collects rainwater and I guess snow smelt. It goes down into the pipe into this big cement holding tank or whatever. And then that's got a roof over it also. And it's only open at one end. And so and it was low, so the water was probably 3 feet in from that small opening. So I had my shoulders far in there as I could, scooping with my 2-liter bag. And it was probably only 3 inches deep. So I kept scraping the bottom, stirring it all up, and oh my God, it was just full of sediment and crap. But I got 2.5 liters, and this campsite I was trying to go to is 1.5 miles away. And there's some better water tomorrow, I think about 2 miles or less from this campsite. There is a public campsite down here, but you got to go off trail. Damn, I'm going through a burn section. I hope this campsite's not in that. Well, this isn't looking very promising. Man, I went back and looked at all the comments were just absolutely superb about this place. And I went back and looked, they were all from 2020, which means nobody's camped here in over a year. And when I saw it was a burn section, I found that other tent site a guy was talking about on the PCT right before you got to the Forest Service Road to go get the water. It was a nice spot. Hell, that'd have been 13.5 of the day, but no. This ground in here is just all charcoal black. Everything's burned up. Crap. Unless somebody's made a new one somewhere and it's not on gut hooks. Well, I found me a tent site. I was right, that area I was at was completely burned. And I started hiking. I'm looking, the guy who was in front of me was doing the same thing. Obviously, he kept going off trail looking for sites. So anyway, my next water source was right here. And I cannot pass this up because there's no water for 12 miles. That's a cistern down there. I'll show you tomorrow because I got to go back the way. The trail is way down there. So I came up here just to check this out. And I had a feeling, sure as crap, there's a tent site. But I am like by a road there, right at the top of the mountain. There's a road right here. I already had one car go by, and deer hunters are out. So there's a road right there. Of course, that's where I started from, way down there. So basically, I just been zigzagging up this mountain all day, 16 miles, and I can see down there where I started this morning. But the wind is coming this way, so these, as you notice, my tent's not moving. So I'm kind of happy. Other than it's 6 o'clock, it's gonna be dark in an hour. And I can cook back here, it's completely no wind. Oh God, somebody pooped right there. Probably I'll be pooping too in the morning. There's nowhere else. But anyway, I looked in there, that water in here was nastier than that other water. Good Lord. Pretty nasty. So anyway, I don't know if I said it, I did 16.2 miles. The trail, like I said, I'm not even sure where it's gonna go. I think I see it up there. So like I said, I was down there about 4/10 of a mile, and it must be going up over there. Pretty view though. Maybe I'll have me a sunset. We'll see. I gotta get busy.